There are places in China that feel almost unreal. Floating mountains above the clouds. Ancient stone pillars. Hidden valleys lost in time. Far beyond the giant cities lies another China, wild, mysterious, and breathtaking. For thousands of years, these landscapes inspired legends, paintings, and stories of hidden worlds. Shaped by fire, rivers, ice, and time, they still feel untouched by humanity. And standing before them, you understand why people once believed the gods lived in the mountains. Today, we explore the most stunning hidden wonders of China. China like you've never seen before. Mount Huashan. A mountain suspended between earth and sky, where ancient temples cling to dangerous cliffs, and clouds swallow the peaks below. But beyond these sacred heights, hidden deep within the mountains of southern China, another landscape waits. One shaped not by stone, but by human hands across countless generations. Longji rice terraces, carved into the mountains over centuries. These endless layers flow across the hills like waves frozen in time. At sunrise, the flooded terraces reflect the sky like giant mirrors. And beneath the drifting fog, every step of the mountain carries the story of generations who shaped it by hand. Tianshan Grand Canyon. Hidden deep within Xinjiang, towering red cliffs rise from a landscape carved by wind, water, and time itself. As the sunlight moves, the canyon slowly changes from orange to crimson to gold. Silent, endless, and almost untouched by the modern world. Yandang Mountains. Hidden beneath endless clouds and waterfalls in eastern China, the Yandang Mountains feel like scenery taken from an ancient painting. Sharp stone peaks rise through drifting mist, while rivers, forests, and narrow paths disappear into deep valleys below. Waterfalls crash from towering cliffs as fog slowly moves between the mountains, creating landscapes that feel mysterious, quiet, and timeless. For centuries, poets, monks, and travelers came here searching for peace among the isolated temples and hidden wilderness. Tianzhu Mountain. Rising above the forests of Anhui, massive stone peaks and surreal rock formations vanish into drifting clouds. Ancient pines cling to cliffs, while narrow paths wind high above the valleys below. When sunlight breaks through the mist, the entire landscape feels like a hidden world between heaven and earth. And somewhere far away, beyond the mist and stone, another mountain begins where the sky turns white with snow. Yulong Snow Mountain. Rising above Lijiang like a frozen wall in the sky. Snow peaks stay white all year while glaciers shape the land below. Fog drifts across the slopes. Silent. Cold. Timeless. From afar, it feels alive, like a sleeping dragon beneath the clouds. And beyond the mist, another sacred peak begins to rise. Fanjingshan. Hidden high above the clouds, ancient temples stand quietly on twin peaks above endless mist. Strange rock formations rise through the fog, making the mountain feel sacred, surreal, and far beyond the modern world. But beyond these silent peaks, another landscape begins to appear, painted in waves of red, orange, and gold. Jiangye, colorful Dangxia. Across the deserts of western China, mountains striped in red and gold rise like frozen waves beneath the sky. Shaped by millions of years of wind and shifting earth, the landscape feels almost alien at sunset, glowing with impossible colors. But far beyond these silent cliffs, hidden within mist and ancient forests, another world waits, where crystal water mirrors the sky with an almost unreal stillness. Jiuzhaigu Valley. Hidden deep within the mountains, crystal lakes glow in surreal shades of blue and turquoise, while silent waterfalls flow through untouched forests. In autumn, golden trees surround the water like a dream too perfect to be real. And far beyond these peaceful valleys, towering stone pillars rise into the clouds, waiting like the gateway to another world. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. Rising through endless layers of fog in Hunan Province, thousands of towering stone pillars emerge from the earth like fragments of another world suspended above the clouds. Forests cling to the tops of narrow sandstone columns, while valleys disappear beneath an ocean of drifting mist that never fully clears, making the entire landscape feel unfinished, unreal, almost dreamlike. The mountains became famous for inspiring the floating peaks in Avatar, yet standing here feels even stranger than fiction itself. At sunrise, the pillars glow soft gold through the haze, By evening, they dissolve slowly into blue-gray fog until stone and sky become impossible to separate. Narrow paths weave between cliffs shaped over millions of years by wind, rain, heat, and time. While silence echoes through the valleys far below, broken only by distant wind moving between the peaks. Every direction feels endless. Scale becomes distorted, and the mountains seem alive, constantly shifting with the clouds around them. And somewhere far beyond these floating forests, hidden within distant desert landscapes, waves of red, orange, and gold stretch across the earth like painted mountains beneath the fading sun. Changyadangxia, landform, Gansu. Far beyond the cities, a desert of stone unfolds like a painted dream beneath the sky. Hills ripple in layers of red, orange, gold, and white, forming patterns unlike anywhere else on Earth. Shaped over millions of years by wind and erosion, the landscape feels like a natural canvas carved by time itself. At sunset, the colors glow softly, as if the earth is still breathing beneath the fading light. China is far more mysterious than it seems. Beyond the cities, nature still dominates in hidden corners of mountains, clouds, rivers, and ancient stone worlds untouched by time. From floating peaks in the mist to sacred heights above the sky, to deserts painted in impossible colors, every place feels like another world, and the journey is far from over.